Welcome everyone. This is our first Pranayama session together. I'm really excited to share this space with you and to share this practice with you. We're going to start with just some of the basics, some of the really fundamental practices that I like to incorporate into all of my longer sequences. This will be a 15 to 20 minute practice. So first, just finding a comfortable seating position, preferably the floor. If you can sit cross-legged and that's comfortable for you, that is best. Somewhere where you can sit with your spine nice and straight so your chest is open and we can breathe deep. Once you've found a comfortable position, we will begin. Throughout this practice, you can look at the screen, bring your attention to me when I'm demonstrating, but hopefully you can also just follow my words because it can bring you into a deep meditative state. So your eyes may be closed at some point, just following instructions. We're going to begin when you've taken a comfortable seat. We're going to begin first by just closing down the eyes. Bringing one palm onto your chest and one palm onto your stomach. And just start to breathe deeply through your nose. Deep inhale through your nose. And exhale through your nose. As you inhale and you exhale, start to become aware of the feeling of your breath flowing through your body. Feel the expansion of your stomach, the rise and fall of your chest, the air through your nose. Just start to attune to the flow of breath through your body. As you inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. A few more deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. As you come to your next exhalation, I'd like to remove one of your palms. So one palm is just on your knee. And take your right palm and just place it on your abdomen. What we're going to do is some yogic breathing. Really basic introduction to pranayama. Sectional breathing. And it's just helping you to, first of all, breathe correctly. So a lot of the time we may be breathing through our mouth, or whilst we're inhaling, the stomach is actually going in. When actually, when we're inhaling, your stomach should expand. You're filling your body with air. And as you exhale, your stomach deflates and the air empties from your body. What we're going to do is we're going to follow our breath as it begins in the stomach and works its way all the way up to our lungs. So this yogic breath, this sectional breathing, you follow your breath first starting in your abdomen, moving up to your intercostal, your rib cage, and moving up to your clavicular, the top of your chest where your collarbones are. This is your clavicular. This is where you'll feel the breath at the top of your inhale. So we're going to follow our breath starting with the hand on your abdomen, and as you inhale, we're going to follow it up to the intercostal, up to the clavicular, and then back down, emptying from the clavicular, emptying the intercostal, emptying the abdomen. When you're emptying the abdomen on your exhale, you want to feel your belly button almost go to the back of your spine, completely emptying. I will guide us through it. What I want you to do is for each count, so it's just a 3 count inhale. And with each count, you'll just move your hands along your body with your breath. So I will demonstrate one round as I'm inhaling. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Emptying completely. So we'll do this together, right palm starting on your abdomen, following your breath as it goes through your body. Breathing in, abdomen, intercostal, clavicular, emptying clavicular, intercostal, emptying abdomen. Inhale. Right to the top of your chest, and exhale. Emptying your chest, your lungs, emptying from the rib cage down to the abdomen, belly button on the spine, and inhale. Exhale. Emptying from top to bottom. Inhale for a count of 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 2, 3. Exhale. 2, 3. A few more rounds. Inhale. 2, 3. Exhale. 2, 3. Empty in the abdomen. Inhale, filling the stomach, filling the intercostal, filling the lungs, the clavicular. Empty. 2, 3. 2 more rounds, breathing in. Breathing out. Last round, inhale, following your breath. And exhale. Emptying the lungs, emptying the tummy completely. And bring both palms just to rest on your knees. As you return to natural presence. Take a moment just to sit in this stillness. What was before is no longer. Your breathing is slower. You are calm. You are present in this moment. Now we're going to move on to bringing some sound into our practice. So pranayama is a practice of breath control, but we also include sound. We include mantra. Mantra is a transcendental sound. It's a sound that helps you to control your mind, to transcend your mind. Man is mind and tra is a tool. So mantras are a tool for your mind to transcend those thoughts, the overthinking. So we're going to break down the sound of Om. Aum. This is a 3-part sound. We first start with the sound A, akar. We move on to the sound of O, okar. And then we move on to the sound of M, makar. I will guide us through it. We will do a few rounds of each sound separately, and then we will do the sounds combined. This is a practice that is great for lung expansion, so it's a great warm-up at the beginning of any pranayama or breathing sequence. It's a practice that brings you into resonance and can help to soothe the mind. It slows down your whole system, so you come into the present moment and a moment of calm. So we'll begin with inhaling through our nose, and we're going to exhale with the sound akar. So the sound will be What I want you to remember as we go through this practice and any future practices is that when we're making sound, when we are doing mantras, it's not about the loudness of your voice, or it's not about the length at which you can hold that sound. I don't want you to go with your exhalation. You want it to be graceful. It's about becoming attuned to the rhythm of your breath through your body. So just pair your sound naturally with your exhalation. You want it to just flow out of you, to not be a strain or a stress. So we will start with akar. I will demonstrate one round, and then we will do a few rounds together. Breathing in from my nose. Filling my lungs right to the top, to where it's comfortable, I'm not straining. And on my exhale, one more round I will demonstrate, breathing in. Closing down the eyes, we will do a few rounds together and just pay attention to the sound, generating the sound from within, following the sound from within. Taking a deep inhale through the nose, exhaling akar. Inhale. At your own pace, a few rounds akar. Making the next one your last round. And just pausing there. Noticing the change, what was before is no longer. These pauses are important between each breath, each noise. to observe any subtle changes in the body, tingling, change of temperature, change of emotion or mood. And we apply this to life. We must learn to pause more, to respond and not react. We will now move on to okar, the sound of O. I will demonstrate 1 round, breathing in through the nose. The lips are pursed into the shape of a really soft and gentle O. This is not Om, so there's no M at the end just yet. It's just the sound of okar. We'll do a few rounds of this together, breathing in through your nose. Exhaling okar. Letting the sound flow out of you naturally. Not forced, not loud, not too long. Just naturally flowing out of you. A few rounds at your own pace. When you inhale, expand the lungs right to the top. Two more rounds, breathing in. Make this one your last round. And pausing there at the end. Taking in this new present moment, observing the change. What was before is no longer. We now will move on to the sounds of makar, the sound of M. This sound you will feel in your lips, the tingling in your lips, and potentially like also a little vibration of your throat here. With this sound again, you don't want to strain it. You want it to come naturally with your exhalation. I will demonstrate 1 round. Inhaling through my nose. We'll do a few rounds together. Inhaling, filling the lungs right to the top, expanding the chest. Exhale, makar. Continuing a few rounds at your own pace. Filling the lungs as you inhale. Give yourself 2 more rounds. And come to your last round. Pausing there at the end of the exhalation. Taking in this present moment. What was before is no longer. Now we will combine all 3 sounds together. A, O, M. With this practice, you want to try and make each sound equal parts. So this is where you will begin to become aware of the length of your breath, making sure you leave space for the last sound, for that makar, and you're not struggling to get out the sound of M. We will do a few rounds together, and during this practice, I want you to just follow the sound within. Follow the sound within. Inhaling and exhaling at your own pace. Go for a few rounds and I will bring us to a close at the end of some rounds. So breathing in through the nose. Expanding the lung, filling the chest right to the top. Exhaling out. Try to have a graceful transition between the A to O, the O to M. Refine the sound as you continue with some rounds. Following the sound within. Continuing for a few more rounds. Gentle transition between each breath, each sound, and making each sound equal parts, following the sound within. 2 more rounds. Making the next one your last round. Pausing there, taking a moment to sit in this stillness. Observe any sensations. Notice the change. What was before is no longer. This is a new present moment.